Welcome to another episode of What the Heck Are We Watching? Summer is winding down, and now we are getting movies that will either surprise or disappoint.
I sort of like you three. Let's be musketeers. All for one!
One for all.
Nah, and again, I need to hear it louder. All for one!
And one for all!
The only guarantee you have as a human being is that you are going to die. And if you're lucky, you get to choose how you spend those last moments.
I keep hoping that part gets easier.
That's what I'm afraid of.
I'm proud of you, boys. You got sacked. Maintain a speed of 3 miles per hour. Walk until there's only one of you left. Ooh.
In Dublin's fair city, where the girls are so pretty,
I look at each and every one of you, and I see hope.
I first set my eyes on sweet Molly alone.
Personally, I can't stop thinking about all that money.
I don't have much to lose. I have everything to gain, and that's why I'm here.
Nobody wanted more than me. This is my chance to change things.
You don't think about making it to the end? Just making it to the next moment. This moment?
I'm so sorry, Mom!
It matters, man.
You're right. Every moment matters, especially at the end.
What, walk me a while?
Yeah, I do, Pete.
Long Walk, rated R. A group of teenage boys compete in an annual contest known as the Long Walk, where they must maintain a certain walking speed or get shot. Starring Mark Hamill, Cooper Hoffman, David Jonnson, Judy Greer. Director Francis Lawrence. Based on a Stephen King novel where a dystopian America is ruled a totalitarian regime. The fact since Stephen King has voiced his opinion on many matters, his stuff is getting rave reviews, which is mirrored acceptance of mediocrity. The novel was from 1979, where it wasn't noticeable until now. Critics are loving this bland and boring film. Stephen King is grasping to his past fame, but he's nothing more of a blowhard who has drunk his own Kool-Aid. Downton Abbey.
It's hard to accept that it's time to go. Your friendship has never been more important to all of us. But the future of Downton Abbey is now in Mary's hands.
You will be a sensation.
Lady Mary must go now. She's enforced. I'm very sorry. I shouldn't have come.
This really is the night that shook the world.
That is what's happened. Now we must just get on with it.
What about her running Downton? Don't you want her in command?
The world is changing. The way we talk, the way we dress, the way we deal with each other.
Surely you're entitled to have some fun.
Classic Mary.
Welcome back, my brother.
Coram.
The news is bad, isn't it?
How could you tell?
I've known you since you were born. Hal's made a real mess of things, hasn't he?
Don't you see what this means for Downton? You look back and think about all the changes you've witnessed.
daughter I never had.
I'll treasure those words.
Families like ours must keep moving to survive. And all of your support is more important to me than I can say.
If Mama were alive, what would she do?
Abbey, the grand finale. Rated PG. When Mary finds herself in a public scandal and the family faces financial trouble, the household grapples with the threat of social disgrace. The Crawleys must embrace change with the next generation leading Downton Abbey into the future. Starring Paul Giamatti, Micheal Dockery, Dominic West. Director Simon Curtis. The grand finale from the very popular BBC and PBS series. It's truly an acquired taste where fans love this while casual watchers will want their wasted time back. It's a historical look at the downward spiral of backward ideals. It's not bad, but it's just not interesting enough to be this popular. Demon Slayer. Kimetsu no Yaiba Infinity Castle. Rated R. The Demon Slayer Corps are drawn into the Infinity Castle, where Tanjiro, Nezuko, and the Hashira face terrifying upper-ranked demons in a desperate fight as the final battle against Muzan Kibutsuji begins. Starring Zach Aguilar, Johnny Yong Bosch, Kana Hanazawa. Directors Haruo Sotozaki and Kondo. This dark Japanese anime is visually stunning but absolutely gory and brutal. The very adult theme is interesting and will boggle the mind with the fast-paced action. Triumph of the Heart.
Come on.
What are we here to do? To kill? No. We are here to break the will of Poland so the Reich may reset the bone. You know the rules. I will choose 10 of you to starve until the missing prisoner is found or until death. This is fun.
I got children now!
I can take his place.
I'm grounded, Paul!
Don't leave me. Don't leave him.
Where have you been these past 2 years? To believe in heaven or God? Certainly you couldn't have been living in this world.
That's right. We have our voices. We must hold on to our hope. Don't give up. Finish the race. This is not possible. Tell me, how are they still alive? I believe that somehow, on the other side of this savage life, everyone who has gone before us is watching, beholding this moment. Love is the realest thing. No one can take that from us, even now.
Heart, not rated, follows the triumph of Saint Maximilian Kolbe and his companions. Starring Armand Procacci, Roman Polanski, Marcin Kwasny. Director Anthony D'Ambrosio. A look at a modern saint who endured pain and suffering during World War II. This is a brutal look at one of the darkest periods of modern age where a man displayed strength through suffering. Highly recommend this. Spinal Tap.
Hi, I'm Marty DeBerge. 40 years ago, I was honored to direct a film called This is Spinal Tap.
The numbers all go to 11. One louder.
Why don't you just make 10 louder and make 10 be the top number and make that a little louder?
These go to 11.
I'd like to sink her with my pink torpedo.
Pink torpedo? That's
literature.
Yeah.
Really? A lot has happened since the last time I saw you. Crypto! Have you been playing music at all?
I play music at a pub.
This is the site of Spinal Tap's reunion concert. Why New Orleans?
There was a cancellation.
Who was supposed to be there?
An evening with Stormy Daniels.
Oh.
Obviously, there'll be the regular merch.
Yes.
And Hope has had a rather brilliant idea.
Tap water.
It says artisan.
It's just tap water.
It's tap water.
We're still short a drummer.
What happened to him?
He sneezed himself into oblivion.
Is that medically possible?
So you think he might fill the bill?
I don't want to die.
We've only lost 11 or 12.
11.
11 drummers.
The thing that you guys had as kids, is that still there?
I'm in a band that constantly is breaking apart and coming back together. But the more we retreat into the music, the nicer things become. Not to be profound or anything, and it would be a first time for me.
Stonehenge is a magic place where the moon doth rise with a dragon's face. Stonehenge, we have Spinal Tap! We'll go back in time to that mystic land.
What we need to do is secure your legacy. If during the gig, at least one, but ideally no more than two of you were to die.
Would you settle for a coma?
Oh, no, that's interesting.
You know?
That's a great bit of thinking outside, well, the literal box, I suppose, actually.
Act 2, The End continues. Rated R. The band reunite after a 15-year break for one final concert. Starring Michael McKean, Christopher Guest, Harry Shearer, Fran Drescher. Director Rob Reiner. Follow-up to the very successful and funny original. Unfortunately, studios have gone lazy and are trying to grasp onto hairs, but this movie brings nothing worthy of the original. The absurdness of the original just translates into stupidity here. Again, ruining the reputation of the original with this lazy and uninspired film. Helloween.
Halloween night, 1996, when a 10-year-old child, the press named Kane, the killer clown, decapitated his foster parents before taking the lives of 3 more. Today, that murderer resides inside these walls of Morton Downs Psychiatric Hospital.
We're talking about the wave of creepy clown sightings across the United Kingdom.
I think these clown incidents are connected.
They seem coordinated. The same makeup, masks.
What do you need from me, John?
Solid evidence so I can expose whatever he's trying to unleash.
That's right.
I'm not playing your games.
Choose right, and I'll tell you what you need to know.
Trick.
Yes, it is!
Kane's devious. He's done many a thing to get under my skin.
But why does he want to get under your skin? What's the reason?
2 decades worth of reasons, I'd imagine. Like saying he's looking forward to meeting Alice and Liam.
Like it was a threat.
Mum?
It's already begun. There's nothing you can do to stop it.
Why are we a target?
Okay.
That thing planned all of this. Get inside now. Alex, we're coming!
They chopped him up.
Hurry!
Halloween, not rated. During 2016's Killer Clown craze, Dr. Marks and journalist Parker trace the source to jailed serial killer Kane recruiting followers for an anarchist movement. When Kane escapes, they race to stop his murderous Halloween scheme. Starring T. Blackwood, Ben Cluett, Tamsin Dean. Director Phil Claydon. Fall starts to bring out the horror which 2025 has started early. This movie plays out as slasher horror but feels derivative of its intentions. This year's horror has been a central theme, so this feels secondary to the fine movies that have already been outed. Of course, it may serve as a warm-up to the season more than an actual good movie. Well, that is another episode of What the Heck Are We Watching, so if you see us in the theater, stay away from us, or we'll test you with a long walk that will test your patience more than anything else.
Welcome to the Hidden Gems, where we look to unearth forgotten gems. This week, we are looking at an original that has a sequel this week that is a far cry from this comedy. This is Spinal Tap, 1984, Rate R. A mockumentary shines a light on the self-contained universe of a metal band struggling to get back on the charts, including everything from its complicated history of ups and downs, gold albums, name changes and undersold concert dates, along with the full host of requisite groupies, promoters, hangers-on and historians, sessions, release events and those special behind-the-scenes moments that keep it all real. Starring Michael McKean, Christopher Guest, Harry Shearer, Fred Willard. Director Rob Reiner. This funny mockumentary was just something special where the band's incoherent behavior is the stuff of legends. The chemistry and breaking ground of the smart and cheeky movie. It's sad that the sequel took over 21 years where it falls flat in terms of humor and groundbreaking concept. Avoid the 2025 sequel and sit back to watch the one that started it all. Chemistry and smart humor is top-notch. The performances and scene setting are remarkable. Well, that is another hidden gem. Like always, let's movie.
Yeah, you see this way. This way. You must have made a wrong time.
We are Spinal Tap from the UK! You must be the USA!
I wanted to capture the sights, the sounds, the smells of a hard-working rock band on the road. But I got more. A lot more.
There's some problems here. I don't even know where to start.
You'd like bigger bread?
It's a complete catastrophe.
The Boston gig has been cancelled. I wouldn't worry about it, man. It's not a big college town.
I've told them put Spinal Tap first and Puppet Show last.
The Spinal Taps are currently residing in the Where Are They Now file.
Does this mean the popularity of the group is waning?
I just think that their appeal is becoming more selective.
You'd cut a naked woman on all fours, pushing a black glove in her face. You don't find that offensive?
Well, you should have seen the cover they wanted to do.
I don't care
Wasn't
what
a
they
glove,
want.
believe me.
The bigger the cushion, the sweeter the pushing. That's what I said.
Let's talk about your reviews. They're treading water in a sea of tasteless sexuality and bad poetry.
That's nitpicking, isn't it?
Thanks for tuning in to Channel 14, Kenosha Community Television. Remember to tune into my program, Just Talkin', shown right here, Tuesday and Wednesday nights at 8:30 p.m. until 9 p.m. on Channel 14. On the program, we cover community events, talk to nonprofit organizations, and who knows, we may bump into a celebrity now and then. So remember to tune in to Just Talkin', Tuesday and Wednesday nights at 8:30 p.m. right here on Channel 14.
Kenosha Community Media. For years, we have informed, entertained, and performed community services for the city of Kenosha. Kenosha Community Media is your television station where you are the star, creator, and performer. To contact us, 262-564-6103. Website, kenoshamedia.org.
Every Ring That's Everything Wrestling is carrying out the tradition that was brought to you by Diablo Angelico and Danger Dan. The show must go on. Mondays at 5 p.m. and Fridays at 6 p.m. on Kenosha Community Media. Channel 14 with Spectrum or on Roku KCM streaming. With Every Ring That's Everything Wrestling will keep you updated and informed. Mondays at 5 p.m. Fridays at 6 p.m. Tune in and enjoy wrestling. The renaissance of wrestling is occurring as we speak, so be part of sports entertainment. Each week you can see the discussion with topics, wrestlers and matches of the week. Looking at the big three WWE, AEW and TNA. So if you enjoy wrestling and everything that makes wrestling special, tune in KCM 14 on Mondays at 5 p.m. and Fridays at 6 p.m. Every Ring That's Everything Wrestling.
Boinker's Cartoon Apocalypse, where classic cartoons are revisited.
Saturday at 10 a.m. and Sundays 10:30 a.m. If you enjoy classic and rare cartoons, you go to show. Nigel the Yeti is taking the reins while Mr. Boinkers add to the programming. The likes of Betty Boop, Popeye, Porky Pig, Daffy Duck, Mickey Mouse, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, Felix the Cat and so much more. On Kenosha Community Media Channel 14, sit back with friends and family and relive the magic of morning cartoons. Wake up, gather the family and enjoy cereal and relive one's youth. Mr. Boinkers Cartoon Apocalypse, where whimsy is part of the magic. Join the other circus freaks where cartoons were fun and artistic. Every Saturday at 10 a.m. and Sunday at 10:30 a.m. Enjoy what made mornings special. Mr. Boinkers Cartoon Apocalypse, where classics fill the time. What the heck are we watching? Movie reviews without pompous and pretentious critics who have agendas. Kenosha Community Media, Fridays at 5 p.m. and Saturdays at 10:30 a.m. Cinephiles who like movies for entertainment and not rants and raves who make the audiences feel bad for themselves. Weekly discussion on movies and with no alternatives. The movie reviews are to help audiences to make their decision. Not only are modern movies reviewed but a discussion on hidden gems, where good movies that have fallen through the cracks and forgotten. So before you go out, check out What the Heck Are We Watching? On Kenosha Community Media Channel 14. Fridays at 5 p.m. and Saturdays at 10:30 a.m.
Just Turned Heel, hosted by Danger Dan and Diablo Angelico, as seen on every Ring That's Everything Wrestling. Behind the curtain look at professional wrestling. A gritty shoot style of interviews where we look at various aspects of wrestling. Ever wanted to know what an indie star needs to do to get their foot in the door? Ever wanted to know what a booker does? Ever wanted to know the purpose of a referee is? Just Turned Heel will plunge into the world of wrestling and look at every facet. Just Turned Heel, YouTube exclusive, starting January 28, 2024.
You haven't seen horror till you've seen horror of the crying skull. See teenagers getting killed. See horror coming at you every scene in a skull. See the skull coming at you. The skull, and hear her cry. I hope you enjoy the horror of the crying skull.
September 24, 2025 at 7 p.m. a special night of honoring a fellow Kenosian, Bert I. Gordon, or better known as Mr. Big. The night will serve two purposes. One, to honor a director from the great city of Kenosha. Two, to highlight what Kenosha has and why not much is done to honor it. Located at the Southwest Library, 7979 38th Avenue, Kenosha, Wisconsin, 53142. Come for the conversation, stay for the sweets and prizes. If this is successful, look forward to more casual discussions. Cinephiles are welcome to engage in the conversation. Fans of midnight movies are also encouraged. Kenosha has so much to offer, so let's delve into it. Wednesday, September 24, 2025 at 7 p.m. Summer is winding down, but there is so much to do in, out and about Kenosha. For the week of September 12th to the 14th. September 12th and 13th at 7:30 p.m. September 14th at 2 p.m. Lakeside Players at Rhodes Center for the Arts. 514 56th Street. Kenosha, Wisconsin 53140. Moonglow, a play that is a touching story about love, memory, and the magic of music. As a woman with Alzheimer's rediscovers her past through the power of dance. Studio Moonfall, 5031 7th Avenue. Kenosha, Wisconsin 53140. 4 p.m. until 7 p.m. Meet the author, Christopher A. Miklos. Horror and paranormal author Christopher A. Miklos brings a unique look at the genre. Get ready for giant ticks, disappearing townsfolk, and blood-soaked suspense in Tick Town, especially with Halloween around the corner, a perfect way to get prepared for All Hallows. Petrifying Springs Biergarten, 5555 7th Street, Pavilion 1. Kenosha, Wisconsin 53144. Oktoberfest. Smell of brats, sound of music, and laughter in the air. What a special way to say goodbye to summer. Along with food and music, there will be Mr. and Mrs. Oktoberfest. Music, September 12th 6 p.m. Big Style Brass Band. September 13th, 2 p.m. Alpine Blast. 6 p.m. Failure to Launch. September 14th, 3 p.m. Sawdust Symphony. Perfect mix of old world traditions and new memories, 9th Annual. Kenosha Comedy Club, Wyndham Garden Harborside, 5125 6th Avenue. Kenosha, Wisconsin 53140. Every Friday and Saturday, enjoy hilarious 90-minute shows with a no-drink minimum. September 12 to 8 p.m. Dwayne Kennedy, a career spanning 3 decades. Dwayne has a unique spin on many controversial topics. A Chicago native who has taken topics that are taboo and made them hilarious. September 13th Cat Timp, 5 sold-out shows. American libertarian columnist and contributor panelist to Gutfeld. Smart and psychological spin to pop topics. Never afraid to hold back, she voices her educated opinion on subjects in the news. September 13th 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Poerio Park and Nature Center. 1425 20th Avenue. Kenosha, Wisconsin 53140. Kenosha Velocross 2025. Are you ready to go fast and turn left and right? Cyclocross action featuring a fast course through a nature area. 11 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Frank's Diner, 508 58th Street. Kenosha, Wisconsin 53140. The Frolic at Frank's 99th Anniversary Block Party. Fun fun fun. Music by the Squeezits, Big Style Brass, Spirit Shakers, raffles, Kevin Look-alike contest, eating contests, and so much more. September 2 12 p.m. The Port of Kenosha Beverage House. 714 50th Street. Kenosha, Wisconsin 53140. 5th Annual Port Grand Prix, Hot Wheels Tournament. An effort to immortalize Kenosha legend Al Molinaro, a fundraiser to have a bronze statue of the actor. 1. 64 scale cars only Hot Wheels, Matchbox, Johnny Lightning. Wow, another weekend to explore the great city of Kenosha. Go out and discover something new and appreciate the fact you live in a great city.